Sometimes the problem can be really obvious, but we're so distracted by other things going on, we don't stop and take the time to notice it. On YouTube, it's the same. There's these distractions that stop us from realizing that we're making these crazy mistakes. So in this video, I'm going to point out the retention killers that you see time and time again that can really ruin the performance of a quality video. Starting with this. You know these cards that pop out in the top right? Don't use them in your videos early on. You want people to watch your videos for ages, right? So you don't want to point out a distraction because people might click it. And then that's the retention of that video they were watching hit straight away. So if you're going to use these, leave them until a bit later on in your videos. Stagnant content. So we spend a lot of time talking about intros on YouTube and how important they are. But once someone's got into your content, you still need to sprinkle something in that will wake them up once in a while, make them pay more attention. Do you know how my invisible shotgun just blew up the card? The whole purpose of that wasn't just to have fun with it. It was to throw something at you that surprised you to make you pay more attention. I also turned up the sound effects louder than I usually would because it's just this extra jolt to reawaken your mind. A couple of times at least in your videos, you should try to find something that has this effect on your viewer. Now, it doesn't have to be as extreme and silly as my example. Adding something that just connects with the viewer on a personal level or surprises them or even transitions when used well can totally re-engage a viewer. Asking for likes and subscribers. The goal of your video is not to get someone to subscribe or like, it's to get them to watch it for as long as possible and then to watch another video so that YouTube keeps promoting you. That will then bring more subscribers. And yes, if someone hits like and subscribe, it is a positive sign to YouTube, but it just doesn't trump retention. Now feel free to ask at the end or to use some animations in your videos that remind people. The other option is to find a creative way to get those likes. Now I try to use this in my own content to re-engage a viewer too. It might be a subtle thing like this in the B-roll that if someone spots, they hit like on, or it could be more over the top like this. Either way, doing it in a different way makes your viewers go, huh, that's smart, and they'll probably hit like without ruining the retention. The intro stinger. Where did this come from and why is it still used? So this is the sort of thing I mean. It's a few seconds of graphics that looks flipping cool, but it just doesn't offer anything to your viewer and it gets in the way of what they really kind of want to see and care about. To this day, I've never come across a YouTube channel's data that uses these that didn't just make their retention graph drop. The thing is, you get comments from viewers saying, oh, it was a great intro graphic, cool. And that's the first time they see it. Once they've seen it the 10th or the 15th time, they're gonna skip it because there's nothing new and exciting there for them. So please, if you're using one of these, click on your video's data, select engagement, and then scroll down to your graph. Do it on a few of your videos, and if it doesn't dip when your intro comes in, then absolutely keep using it. But if it does, then you've got to say goodbye, because it could save you 5% in a video. The next is not reacting to your data. Analytics is a scary place, a boring place for many, but you just have to check the performance of every video you make to see how it performed for retention. So when YouTube gives you that data and your graph's loaded, you need to examine how the intro did to start off with. Did you lose 30% of your viewers in the first 30 seconds? Because if you did, that is the biggest warning YouTube can possibly give you to make a change and try something different. Or did you see a big dip halfway through? You just need to go back and watch and think about why these things tumbled. Now the issue with this is it's actually very hard to work out why things drop. So the way I look at it is pick one problem in your graph at a time and then fix it and try and keep it fixed in every video you make and then move on. So the ending of a video is the easiest thing to fix by far, and you can start by just making it super short. Don't obviously wind down and have tons of calls to action, because this could instantly boost your retention of a video 5% more, and that could make all the difference. If you want to fix your intro, just go and watch the videos of people in your niche who have had really big hitters, and then note down how they all start. And if you see a pattern there that they've all started the same way, then try that next. Now, if you don't ever check these and react to the issues, you're just going to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. So now you know what to avoid, go and check out this video and see the tricks big time YouTubers use to skyrocket their attention.